another hypothetical,
Sure.
kind of going off the same token. So we get Stafford, and then like, so I think it would be personally, I would love us to see to get rid of CJ Beathard and Mullins. So I'm cool if we can draft Trask in the third, or Kellen Mond, or Jamie Newman, one of these guys in the third and fourth. But like, what would you like to see at like the third quarterback position, assuming we keep one on the practice squad, or maybe he's a healthy and active? Like, what would you like to see like for a replacement for Beathard? So let's
It,
just say hypothetically we get like a Kyle Trask. What would you like to see at that third QB?
yeah. Think about like if you have Jimmy Garoppolo, Kyle Trask, and Kellen Mond. Kellen Mond is better for like a different offense. Kellen Mond should be going to an offense where he can like run. I don't think he's a good fit. I think the Niners would kind of want more pocket passer style quarterbacks on their team unless they have a total difference in philosophy. Like if they were to bring in Cam Newton as their starting quarterback next year, which they could, he's a cheap vet option. Then all of a sudden, guys like Kellen Mond fit the new direction that the Niners offense is going. And maybe they do want a guy like Cam Newton. Like, is Cam Newton that much worse than Jimmy? I mean, he's way cheaper. I don't really like Cam Newton. I feel like he can't throw the ball that well anymore. But see what I'm saying? I think it depends on who the starter is. I think you kind of want the same style of quarterback in your room because you need to tailor your offense a little bit to the quarterback, and you want the backup to be able to do the same things that the starter can do. Usually.
Yeah.
I like what happened in Philly this year. You had two different styles of quarterback, and now it like divided the team. Who are we going to be? Who are we better with? It's tough.
Yeah. I mean, if we went with Stafford and then we went with like somebody like Trask or Mac Jones in the second or third, I would love to see us go after like I don't know, Jamie Newman maybe, or maybe you can get a guy like I'm not from the Bay Area, but I hear a lot of guys talk about Ian Book.
Ian Book.
Like,
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
interesting. He scrambles a lot.
Yeah, if we can get him in like the 6th or 7th round, like that would be cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like these Northern California quarterbacks always work out. The ones from Northern California and the ones from Texas. All the starting quarterbacks in the league are from here. I don't know. So, yeah, why not? He's got the Northern California bounce bonus.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my last thing. Like, I kind of like been coming around on this idea and kind of convincing myself about this whole Kyle Pitts scenario as well. Like, I don't know. I live in the Kansas City area, so I hear a lot about the Chiefs, right? So like currently, like the Chiefs, like offensive line, it's like crazy. Like their starting offensive line is like 2 7th-round draft picks. It's like a couple undrafted guys, and then maybe another dude that's like in the third or fourth. I mean, like, and then I just think about how many weapons they have, and it's like the rich keep getting richer, right? When they were talking about, you guys were talking about Nicole Hardman earlier, when they already had Tyreek and Kelsey. So, like, I don't know. I kind of am coming around to the idea that if you took Kyle Pitts and you just kind of have this patchwork offensive line, that maybe it could still work. We could become, similar to Kansas City. It's an interesting thought, to think that.
Well, hold on. Kansas City has 2 great offensive tackles, not just one. I mean, what's the dude's name? Fisher, and then Mitchell Schwartz. 2 great offensive tackles. It's not just Kelsey over there. They don't have to worry about Mike McGlinchey in Kansas City.
Well, Schwartz has been hurt all year. I think he hurt his back. And yes, true. Fisher is a former first-round pick, but I think it was like when he went out, they were just talking about like what the starting offensive line is going to be for the Super Bowl, and like the guys replacing them are like 7th-round picks. So I don't know. It just
it's very interesting. It's possible. It's possible. And again, if you're going to go to a 2 tight end offense, think about it. 2 tight end offense. You got Kittle next to McGlinchey. You got Pitts next to Kittle. All of a sudden, McGlinchey's kind of like in the middle there. He's almost like a guard. That's possible. I don't like the idea of passing on a guy I consider a future Hall of Famer. So I'm into Kyle Pitts. You just have to give me some solutions at those 2 other positions, but you can do that in free agency. So I like the Pitts angle. I'm not poo-pooing it.
Right. I mean, where I was going with that is that, maybe we do hit on a great offensive lineman in the 5th, 6th, 7th round. And, down the road, we're not even thinking about how we need to take an offensive tackle at number 12. So
could be. Yeah. Well, good stuff, Matt. Thanks for all those hypotheticals. They were really interesting. Good stuff.